Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And before I start this video, why the setting is like this, like obviously the setting is a mess. Before I start the video, I just wanted to show you guys my outfit obviously, and just get into it because I ordered new clothes and stuff, and there's clothes I haven't shown you my Shein trying hauls because if I was to record everything I would get in, it'd kind of be long. So I'm just gonna show you guys this outfit I got this ages ago. But anyways, obviously, just quick introduction. My name's Elena. If you're new to my channel, obviously subscribe, watch video, search my channel for videos that you relate to, whatever. This video is basically going to be about why you should, if you're starting work, if you're going to work, if you're looking for work, why you shouldn't work in fast food restaurants. I'm just going to be discussing that with you guys today. And yeah, I got a brand new coat. Obviously I was showing this on my Snapchat, you get me, like it just just make me feel like big man things, you get me, like nice cozy, and it's just I won't say my coat is for the man them, like leave me alone. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna show you your outfit and then we're just gonna get into it because we don't want to keep it too long, you get me. Anyways, this is what I'm wearing for today. So basically, let me take off my coat because low-key doesn't really match. Let me show you all the outfit and then I'm gonna show you all the coat. Okay, so this is just like a plain white top and then skirt, you get me, and there's like white little patches on the skirt, as y'all can see, like there's white patches that matches with the top. And then I'm just like wearing knee-high socks, so yeah, that's just whole outfit. And since there's black bits in it as well, we're just gonna put on our little man them jacket, you get me. And if you're wondering where I got this jacket from, like obviously, and I'm wearing this as well because I want, like, my house is looking cold, like, and this jacket just keeps me warm and it's just nice, you get me. Anyways, this necklace is from Shein. This specific one has my zodiac sign on it, which is Pisces, obviously, like Pisces gang. But anyways, yeah, this coat is from Pretty Little Thing. The rest of what I'm wearing, I just got the socks off, like, go to Penny's, like the ones, they have knee-high socks, like, I don't know what you're looking for, like, everyone has knee-high socks. This I got in the shopping square, I can't remember, but this, like, is from Shein as well. Anyways, let's just get into the video. Oh my god, I should look nice today. Anyways, let's just get... Okay, so basically, let's just get into it. Why you shouldn't work in a fast food restaurant. You're looking for a job. I'm sorry, sis. You honestly shouldn't go for fast food places. Like, I know it's easy to get into and there's so many fast food places you could get a job in. But personally, from experience, it's honestly a no-go. It's a no-go. Because first of all, let me just discuss like why I personally think you shouldn't work for a fast food restaurant. Because when things start to get busy, like in a fast food restaurant, and let's say, you guys obviously have managers, you have supervisors, and obviously depending on the type of people they are, like, that's gonna affect what you're doing, how you work, blah 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 blah. But majority of the time I've worked in fast food, when the whole place starts to get busy, everyone kind of starts to freak out and like everything is just a mess, like everything is just a mess, like they don't even know what they're doing, like people are like, oh my god, I need this, I need that, blah 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 blah. And there's a few fast food places I worked in, yeah, there's the ones I worked in before, like how are you gonna run out of stock?
God have mercy upon us.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really...
Can we just discuss this? Like, I don't know, because especially I feel like a lot of fast food places where, like, when it comes to managers and all, like they're very like mean. I don't know how to explain. Let me just give y'all an example. Yeah, let me just give y'all an example. So basically, yeah, this is from my experience. I'm not naming any places. I'm not saying any places, blah blah blah. This is from my experience. I'm just telling my story. I'm not mentioning the restaurants I worked in. So yeah. Anyways, y'all can't sue me for defamation of character because it's not like I said any restaurants. I'm just saying fast food places in general. Anyways, so basically, I remember when I was working this specific fast food place, or whatever, like I remember the first fast food place I worked in. I came in, blah blah. Like I was really tired because this fast food place was particularly far as well. Like so, I'd always come there like 2-3 hours early. You know, and like always be there on time. Like I don't even ask me why I came there 2-3 hours early because I always had like this anxiety that I'd be late. Because like the specific bus I had to take to get there was so dodgy. It's so dodgy. It's the dodgiest bus that you could ever like. No, I don't know it. Anyway, so yeah, so I just got there really early most of the time. And one time, blah blah, I was just working or whatever, and this specific manager kept giving out to me, giving out to me. He was like, let me tell y'all this story. This is exactly what happened. So basically, I was working on whatever. I was serving people, blah, whatever. And one customer came in, and he's like, yeah, do you know where the toilets are? I just came from cleaning the toilets, yeah. And so when I finished doing so, like my mind isn't there. Like it takes a minute for me to like reorganize everything and know where everything is. And I'm so new. It's not like I've worked there for like years or something like that. It was just a couple of weeks. I'm so new and I'm still getting to know the place. And I was like, wait, what's going on? I was kind of confused in my head. And then so I was pointing to him the toilets. I was like, toilets over there. And then before I even said something, the man just walked off and he found the toilets himself because there was a big sign that said toilets. Okay, turn right. Like, anyways, so my specific manager at the time, he comes to me and he's like, oh, Elena, you didn't communicate enough to that customer. He clearly asked you, where are the toilets, and you didn't say where the toilets was, and he just walked off, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I was about to tell him where the toilets was, but like, I was just like, a bit confused. Like, yeah, I'm saying, like, I didn't even know what he was saying. And then he's like, no, the customer was clearly talking to you and you weren't having enough communication skills. How does he know where the toilets is? Blah, 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 blah. Just making the most out the situation. Like, and he was just doing the most the whole day, which was just pissing me off. And another thing about fast food places is when you're there long enough, working in a fast food restaurant, you're gonna start to realize that these people only care about their business and they don't care about you. And I remember I was watching a video like years ago before I started working, and the person was basically saying like, you're basically a pawn to their business so they can make more money. And it's so true as well, because there's some fast food restaurants that I've been interacting with where there's a situation or something happening, and like you go and tell a manager, you go and tell a supervisor, and they clearly give the vibe that they don't care. Like they're like, okay, blah, them Oibo teachers that used to have them like, okay, blah blah blah, I'll sort that out, and it never gets sorted out. It's that type of thing with them. It's like you could have any problem, like you literally could be dying and they'll be like, oh, okay, blah blah, I'll sort that out, and the situation will never get sorted out. If there's a problem, you need to sort it out yourselves, because all they care about is running the restaurant, customers getting their food. Like obviously customers getting their food, but like you also need, there's a certain, like, I'm not a business manager, but this is common sense. If you're going to run a business, yeah, you need to take care of your customers and your staff and not prioritize your customers like over your staff is what I'm trying to explain. Because literally everything about fast food restaurants is customers. Care about your customers. Don't be rude to customers. Don't be this, don't be that. But on a daily, especially if you work at the front of like customer service in a fast food restaurant, you're gonna get the most shit. Let me tell you that. You're gonna get the most shit off these customers. They don't care. Once you're in a uniform of a restaurant, whether it's any restaurant, McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Subway, once you are in their uniform, they don't give a shit about you. I'm just gonna tell you that now. You could be 12, you could be 14, you could be 15. Once you're in that uniform, I'm telling you, they don't give a shit about you. Like, they don't care what age you are. They will give you the most cheek over the littlest thing wrong with their food, and you're just gonna have to stand there and deal with it. Because once a little complaint goes wrong and goes to your manager real quick, you're gonna be the one getting in trouble for it, and you could end up getting fired for that. You get me? Because the restaurants would be like, oh yeah, customers have been telling me so and so about you, blah blah blah. You haven't been giving a good attitude to these customers, so I feel like it's not the best place for you to be in, and we're gonna have to let you go. You could be fired over some dumbass customer. I'm dead ass telling you. When it comes to working in fast food restaurants, you have to have the most patience. Like, I don't even know where the patience comes from. I don't know at this point. Like, they be bare rude to you. Like, oh, you didn't give me salt. You didn't give me tissue. Like, what is wrong with this place? Like, I remember before, like, working in this fast food restaurant, yeah. Like, literally, we'd be like, oh yeah, sorry, we have no dining. There's no dining service, yeah. Customers be like, oh yeah, well, I don't want food anymore. What type of bullshit is this? Like, F y'all. I don't care about y'all. F y'all. What type of restaurant is this? Like, you're here for food, okay? You're here for food. Listen. As a customer, yeah, I'm gonna tell you customers this. If you're a customer coming into a fast food restaurant, listen carefully. We're people too, okay? We have emotions. Are you hearing this? We have emotions. We're people that come to work and serve you food. We're still people at the end of the day. We are not robots, okay? Your words do actually hurt our feelings. Please, can you just pattern yourself? I'm not understanding this logic of, oh, let me be rude to this person just because, oh, they work here and they don't care what I'm saying. Like, are we robots? Like, it's like in your mind, like, are you thinking we're robots? And especially as well, when you work at a fast food restaurant, everything gonna be messy. You could clean a specific place, yeah, like, you know where the customers be dining in, sitting in, having food, blah 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 blah. That place always be dirty. You clean that 100 million times, and there'll always be those one few people coming in and throwing their food everywhere, blah 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 blah, mess absolutely everywhere. Like, just in general, like, the customers don't care. They're gonna try to make your life harder than it already actually is. And I feel like specifically for fast food restaurants as well, it's like they have a thing for abusing people underage. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss this for a minute. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? It's like let me just quickly explain this. Let's just give you an example, okay? So, 18-year-old blah 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 is to be chilling there, mind their business. But when it comes to people underage, the fact, if you want to work in a fast food restaurant and you're underage, I'm gonna give you this advice straight away. Be a bitch. Be the biggest, meanest, angriest bitch you could ever be. Do not, I repeat, do not walk into this fast food place as an employee and be known as the nice, gentle, calm person. Obviously, you need those qualities for customer service. Obviously, you know those qualities, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm talking about specifically is, do not let a manager, a supervisor, and anybody that's above of you take advantage of you or ask you to do something that is not written inside your contract, because they will always, when I tell you, always try and do this. Once you're an employee in this restaurant, they're gonna use the saying, oh, well, if you can't do that, well, you better leave because it's, oh, a prior job and so maybe they don't have enough staff. It's exactly what they're going to say. I repeat to you, do not let this happen. If they want to fire you for not doing something that you're not supposed to do, and they do fire you, you could sue them for that. So I'm telling you, don't let these people take advantage of you, because they'll all try to take advantage of you and act like they're in the right when they're actually in the wrong. Like, you are completely in the right for refusing to do something that you're not supposed to do. Okay, they will always try to take advantage of people of underage. So please know how to defend yourself before you enter this fast food restaurant. That's an advice I wish I had given to myself before I went into working into these industries. Honestly, like, what I'm trying to work out right now is clothes shops, because one, they're less stressful. Like, customers, they pick out their clothes, blah 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 blah. Like, I personally, I'm gonna be honest, I honestly don't like talking that much. And when it comes to working in a fast food place, customer service, certain jobs, there's a lot of stuff you're going to have to say. I'm not the type of person where, okay, you got your food, here's your food, here you go, thanks for coming, bye, type of person. Like, I don't like interacting with people that I don't really know. Like, cause personally for me, I'm low-key an introvert. Like, it's not even because I'm an introvert. Like, I just don't, why am I having a conversation with you, boy? You just came to buy yourself food. Like, I feel like there's, okay, so there was this manager at my last job or so, saying that they were getting complaints, saying that when they came to this specific fast food restaurant or whatever that was working there, that they were getting really bad reviews because the customers weren't feeling welcome, they weren't feeling that home.
Breaking news. Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is. That one, there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Home. You see your life. You're coming to a fast food restaurant to feel at home. I repeat, a fast food restaurant, not an orphanage, not a hospital. No, you're coming to a fast food restaurant to feel at home. Are you out of your mind? Who, and you're actually going, you have the audacity to come and write a complaint on this fast food restaurant about, I don't feel at home. Is this your home? I'm not understanding this logic where customers want to feel such disconnection with a place that sells food. Are you out of your mind? I'm not. Can we just take a moment for these people? Can we just take a breather for these people and just look at them? Like, when you see your life, yeah, if you're one of these people, like, I would recommend actually getting a life, because, like, I would honestly recommend that. I'm just being honest with you. You need to get a life if you're coming into a fast food restaurant trying to feel at home, because how does that even make sense inside your mind? Like, are you homeless? Like, are you homeless? Like, I don't understand if you're homeless, but majority of people, they're not homeless. Like, they want to feel at home in a fast food okay. So, I personally feel like after, like, I feel like on the spectrum of trying to like, I honestly feel like, I'm just gonna be honest, I feel like when it comes to some certain fast food restaurants as well, like, I feel like they honestly like underpay their workers, especially if you're underage. Like, these people could be making the most money. When I tell you, they make the most money. But if you're underage, there's a specific amount that you're gonna get. And it's not even manageable to survive your flipping life, I'm telling you. Like, and it's just like, I just feel like in general, like, when it comes to fast food restaurants, like, it's just overworkingness. Like, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, try and be nice to you, try and make you do extra stuff that you're not even supposed to do, make you go home late, blah 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 blah. And okay, let's discuss this. Let's discuss the home late, okay? So some managers, yeah, that don't care. They don't care. They couldn't care less about your schedule. Like, especially as a working student, if you're going to university, if you're going to college, like, there's some managers that be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, let me sort you out. But if you're unlucky, you will get that one manager who's just like, oh, let me place her anywhere I want. Let me place this person anywhere I want. And if they can't make it to whatever their shift is doing, like if you can't make it to your shift, then that's not my problem. That's not my bad. I'm not the one lacking the money. That's your fault. Blah 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 blah. And then they're gonna start giving that to you for not coming to your shift and attending to your shift, even though you can't make it for that specific amount of time. Like, it's actually like you honestly don't care about my schedule, about like what I'm doing, because like all you care about is, oh, I make it in, I do my job, blah blah blah, and I go home. But like, there's specific amounts of times that I can do that, because like obviously you're going to college, you're going to university, but some people, they just don't care. They're just gonna place you anyhow and anywhere, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And if you're gonna complain to them and be like, oh, I can't do it, but oh well, you said you could do these days, blah 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 blah. But like, it's I don't know, like, what goes on, like if you're like, how can you be a manager, how can you be a supervisor, how can you be some CEO, how can you run a business and you don't even care about your own employees? Like, you don't care how anything affects them. You're just there for the money. You're just there for money. Because at the end of the day, we're people working for you. We're also people trying to earn our money. But while we're there, there's things also going to affect us as well. So what is going on? What is honestly going on? Like, it's just a no. Like, if you're looking for a job, if you're new to the working industry and you want to get a job, get like, I feel like hotel managers can be low-key evil as well. I don't know. I feel like hotel managers can be low-key evil as well, because like, I don't know, like, if room is not cleaned properly, like maybe they might give out to you and just be, like, just be like, yeah, like, like, I just like people who are just understanding about your schedule, will ask you, oh, what's up, and actually deal with the problem. And also, if you're working in a place that's disorganized as well, it's honestly gonna piss you off, because you don't want to go to work and be like, oh, we ran out of this, we ran out of that, like, we don't have this, we don't have that. And like, even when there's a problem, you don't know even who's who. Like, the whole place is just disorganized. Okay, you don't want to walk into a disorganized place. There's a problem that happened. You don't even know who to report to, because there's people doing 100 million different activities at one time. Somebody's screaming, somebody's stressed, somebody's having a mental breakdown, and it's just like, it's confusion. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, so I would recommend, for anyone trying to find a new job, work in clothes shop, pennies, and quiz, any clothes shop you could possibly find, even a library, a bookstore, a coffee shop, something less stressful than a fast food restaurant. Because honestly, from what I've seen and from what I experienced, at the end of the day, these people, they low-key, honestly, they could act like they care, and they could actually act like they care about you, blah 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 blah. You guys are talking, all this type of stuff. But when shit actually hits the fan, they honestly don't care. They'll turn a blind eye. The only thing they care about is their customers and their business flowing and making more money. That's literally all they care about. And that's exactly why you shouldn't work in a fast food restaurant. If you need to work, try find shops, try find places. Like, even if you worked in one restaurant, like, I'm not generalizing everything as well. Like, you could work in a fast food restaurant that's actually really good, like the place is organized, good managers, blah 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 blah. But personally, for me, working in fast food restaurants, like, it honestly hasn't given that effect. Like, I would honestly love to honestly switch and, like, work at a clothes shops like Pennies or something like that, or like even go to the cinemas or something. Like, I don't know, working at the cinema would actually be cool. I want to imagine watching movies for free, like, while everyone's just paying 8 euros to go and watch a flipping movie. Like, I want, like, that'd be cool. Like, but yeah, that's kind of the end of this video. Like, that's kind of like discussion why you shouldn't work in a fast food like restaurant. Like, it's too stressful. Like, you're gonna get like complaints on top of complaints. Like, somebody will always be complaining to you. And personally, like, as I'm the type of person that I honestly can't deal with complaints. Like, if a customer is complaining to me, customer is being rude to me, I'm out that bitch. Like, I'm out that bitch. Like, I'm going to the staff room. I'm gonna drink my juice. Like, somebody could deal with them, because I honestly don't have the patience. I do not have the patience for somebody being rude to me. I don't. I honestly don't. Especially if you're a customer, because I could have really just bet in your drink and you could have drank it. But I'm not an evil person like this, so I don't do that. So, like, just take this out of your mind. They're making my food. Let me not be rude so they don't do something to my food. You get me? Not that people should. I'm not promoting people posting your food or whatever. But, like, they are making your food, okay? Have some respect for them. Like, I'm not understanding this logic. Like, what goes on? Because it's not like I've ever walked into a shop and I'm being rude to a cashier, a person that works in a business, any type of business, any type of shop you've ever been in, supermarket, clothes shops, cinemas. I've never been rude, never intended to be rude to any type of person working there, because at the end of the day, I know in my mind they're a person working. They come to make their peace. Like, why are you doing the most? I'm not understanding. And they always find the time as well on a Saturday morning to come and be doing the most. Like, I'm not understanding this logic at all in any type of place. Like, but anyways, I'm just gonna cut this video short. This is the solid trace why you shouldn't work in a fast food restaurant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Next video I'm gonna be doing is either I have to do one, mental health in the African home, and the other one, like, all the signs I met, and everything I think about those signs, like bad and good. You get me? I do not speak English. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all found tips for this video. Like, I hope y'all are kind of understanding this logic. Like, I kind of end up kind of repeating myself. You get me? Because like I can't think of everything at once. Like, I'm trying to think and it's not coming to mind. But if you guys have any other tips, have any other questions, like have anything else about jobs, or any questions, anything, like, drop them down below. And if you know me personally, like, just text me on my stuff, obviously. Text me on my Instagram. You know me. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, peace out.